Here is Jesse Ryder, very young man and just starting out in his career. Exciting talent. Showed that back in New Zealand the beginning of this year against England. And a lot to prove for this young man. Got the left hand right hand open combination. Brendan McCullum, we've seen a lot of him over the years. Exciting. Vast experienced. Like that average to be up around a little bit higher for him and to get into the 30s, but that's that strike rate. That is impressive. Mashrafi. Murtaza, here he is. I'm looking forward to seeing him. Saw him recently in the Asia Cup in Pakistan. Late June, early July. Been around for a while, as you can see. And Mohammad Ashraf will be looking for him to get things right early on. All in readiness. So Ryder will be taking strike. First ball of the series. Right on the button. Good start, Ali.
That's exactly what Mohammad Ashraf would be expecting from his pace bowler, right up in the front. Look at that delivery. First up, good seam position, bit of movement, leaving the left-hander. Good signs.
And we're underway here with Ryder, that is, just dabbing it down. And the New Zealand score is off the mark. Nice little bit of shape here. Cullen just checks the shot and is underway himself.
Yes, buddy.
But a lot of expectation with these young New Zealanders getting this opportunity to tour Bangladesh, and then they've got the tough one of touring Australia straight after this series.
Beautiful delivery. It will be a good test for both these batsmen. Jesse Ryder coming back in the squad, so he'll take his time and will try to stay in the wicket as much as possible. See the white new ball, see the shine of that one, and we all know how Brendan McCullum plays. Once he gets in, he likes to play strokes.
First up for Hassan. A nice little bit of shape there too. In the air and aggressive. That's how he plays, Jesse Ryder, on the up. The big left-hander gets his first boundary.
Should give him quite a lot of confidence. Look at that. Good right leg to the pitch of the delivery. And finishing it off in style. Over to the ropes.
Now he's just made the mistake here, Russell. He's just got into the pads, and you don't want to be there. Even though this outfield is slow, still makes it to the fence. Another boundary in the second over. Already the score is 13. Big shout here. Big shout. Not out. Maybe just a bit of height in this one.
Brendan McCullum does come down the pitch. Look, he's covering all three stumps. That's not a bad shout at all. I'm not too sure whether it would have gone on top of the stumps.
Oh, it's a lovely little zone, this, from Murtaza. It looks to the heavens. He knows why. He's dominating these two New Zealanders at the moment with this new ball.
Well, Mashrafi Murtaza has led the Bangladesh attack for a long time, and he's the one who's going to do, if possible, early damage. He's got the line right, and obviously the ball is moving around a bit, moving away on that occasion from the left-hander.
This will race away, just too short and wide, even though there is a little bit of cover out on the fence. So quickly off the blade. More movement back into McCullum. He is struggling here with this off-cutter that Murtaza is ripping in nicely.
Likes to play shots, but the length has been pretty provoking. Look at that. Once again, the ball coming back in. Good stuff.
Too short. Loves it there. And it's a nice little freebie for Ryder to add to his account. All the way. That is outrageous. He's only really just caught up with it and flicked it. And it has gone all the way for the maximum. Didn't try to belt it too hard, and it just clears the rope. Skims over the rope there for 6. First one of this match.
As a fast bowler, you need to get into a good rhythm. But if you come up and pitch your first delivery and see that ball sailing over for a big six, you just might be a little bit shaky. But he's seen it before. I'm sure he's going to come back and bowl on the right here. Once again, short, pulled. 4 more. He does have the tendency of bowling short pitch deliveries, but he's got to pick up the right time to bowl it.
Again, ball just nipping back in, did a little bit too much there. That's the thought that must have crossed the mind of umpire Nadir Shah, deciding against the appeal. But wonderful bowling by Sher-e-Bangla.
Yeah, the track, there's a bit of moisture in it, and both captains at the toss said that they would have bowled. See, that's just missing leg stump. Oh, he's gone over the top with that one. And has it gone all the way? No, not quite. 5 from 15 face, most unusual for him. And he's gone over the top again. I think he's just decided, well, it's time now. I've had a look. I'm not doing too well with this ball moving back into me. And if there's any width at all, I'm going to go through with it. It's 41 for none. Over the top. Down to third man. There's that little bit of width that he likes, Brendan McCullum. 4 more.
Just cramped for space slightly there, you see, but at the last moment adjusting his shot, making sure that the ball went over the slip cordon, what would have been the slip cordon. Really nicely negotiated.
He's had another go at that one. It's in the air down to third man, and he's got him, and well deserved. Sher-e-Bangla has got Brendan McCullum caught at third man side. Russell, I think it was.
Syed Russell is absolutely delighted. It was in the air for a bit, but he kept his eyes on the ball, took it very cleanly. Sher-e-Bangla has got the breakthrough. It was on the cards, and Brendan McCullum slightly wide of him, couldn't get all of it, got the outer part of the bat way up into the air, and well judged catch by Syed Russell, and that is a strike for the Bangladeshis. Brendan McCullum out for 14, and it's 47 for 1.
Jamie Howe batting at 3 today. Down leg side, New Pay, my boy. So power play number 2 by the fielding side. Batters have the option under the new rules to take it when they want it. Yeah, some good spirit there in the field from Bangladesh. But they do need another wicket. They break through here. Well, that's in the air. That's in the air to mid-wicket. Taken. They've got it. So Jesse Ryder has gone.
Mahmudullah Riyad taking that catch, and as we were saying, they need another wicket, and he's very, very annoyed at himself. Pitching it short, trying to hoik it away, didn't get hold of it, slicing it slightly, way up into there, 2 fielders converging, I think almost crashing, but Mahmudullah Riyad in them takes the catch and sends back Jesse Ryder for 34. It's New Zealand 55 for the loss of 2 wickets.
Ross Taylor comes in at number 4. 46 matches, pretty good player, this guy.
He thought he would have missed out there, Jamie Howe. It was in that nice little zone on the pads. They get a leg by. I just think, oh, he's got away with this. No, he hasn't. The check shot, and there's the third one down. Can you believe it? Taylor has to go early.
That really is a big wicket, as Taylor was thought to be the one who probably could have added momentum to this innings. Just look at this delivery, just slower, and Taylor pushing at it, finding Ashraful, who picks up a good catch at the end. So this is an excellent wicket. Oh, that was yes, Ashraful. Taylor goes for 2, 59 for 3.
Mr. Experienced, Scotty Styris. There you go, over 150 one-day internationals, 154 to be precise. Finishes with a Yorker. Good over for Bangladesh. 59 for 3. A success story. That's a better shout. Yeah, and he's had to give it. That's a beauty. Squared up Jamie Howe, and this time gets the affirmative from the ump.
This certainly is turning Bangladesh's way. Murtaza once again, the man doing the damage. There was no doubt at all about it.
Big appeal before, but this one, well, it's the back leg, you see. Squared up, didn't know whether to come forward or back, and that's been happening to these New Zealand top order. Howe goes for 7, New Zealand in trouble at 62 for 4. Daniel Flynn is the new man for the Black Caps, just a young fella, toured England recently. It's a good shout, big shout, and he's given it, and there is the slow death. Styrus now makes his way back to the dressing room. Really good delivery, the arm ball, you can just see it come in and go straight on.
Styrus didn't get that front foot forward enough outside the off stump. That was hit in line, and I think the umpire really hadn't had too many doubts there. Oh, that's certainly gone. Wonderful delivery. And this is a big break. The wicket of Styrus. He goes for 4, 65 for 5.
Jacob Oram, all 6'6" of him. 30 years of age these days.
It's a good move. Oh, well bowled. Beautifully bowled. Shows some confidence in him. Straight in the leg stump there. They'll come back for 2. They'll have to be quick. Oh, he's missed. He would have had him.
It sure didn't look like the way he hit that shot that did go for the second run. Look at that. He had an opportunity. Had it hit, he would have been gone. Curtains for the big man. It's important that New Zealand, the former partner, is shy at the stumps.
He's struggling running between the wickets. He's lost a bit of pace. And how close would this have been? Oh, my goodness. Why didn't Razak take the ball? He looks a bit short. It's in the air. He's taken. That's another one. Daniel Flynn got that one. That was a bit shorter. And instead of going over the top, he's punched it straight to mid-wicket.
Soft dismissal, look at that. It was short. Just try to clip it away and straight to the hands of Mahmudullah Riyad. Well done, young man. Wicket number 6. He goes back for 6. It's 79 for 6.
Daniel Vettori, the captain. Look at that, 223 matches.
That one there, just eluding the hands of that fielder, and will fetch him a well-earned boundary to finish the over.
Bit of width, and he's got that through. It'll only be a couple. Should only be a couple. It's beaten him. It's 4.
Good sight for Bangladesh. That's Mashrafi Murtaza. He's had a couple of injuries, a couple of operations on his knees, and it's the right knee.
Well, we often see this where a fielder chases down the ball. It's touch and go. Will it be 4? Will it not? And oh, he's hit the roller. That's the problem. I don't think it was trying to stop the delivery. Oh, that's extremely dangerous. That should never be there.
Well, in the air, and a risk there from Vettori. He'll pick out 4.
That's what pressure can do. The pressure was building up, and he decided to go for that, reach for that a bit, not in control at all. Very fortunate that it didn't go to hand or anywhere near.
And wanting to get down the track. This is too short. And we'll go quickly to mid-wicket for 4 for the captain.
So this power play, the third one taken by the batting side, which is under the new rules. It's from the 38th to the 42nd. Sweeps. And that beats the man at short fine for 4. A bad delivery. Oh, that's a big, big shot. Really the shot which he's been waiting so long for. Launched into it.
Down the pitch, didn't get hold of it, but it will still go on to the boundary. So Jacob Oram cutting loose here.
And that's in there. The sweep going wrong. And another wicket. The wicket that Bangladesh was so desperately waiting for.
Good wicket, really good wicket for Bangladesh. Just when the partnership was looking threatening, Saqib Al Hasan pulls one out of the bag and picks up the captain of New Zealand team, Daniel Vettori. Tried to sweep, getting a top edge, and Naeem Islam, the debutant, taking a pretty comfortable catch inside the circle. He goes back for 30, New Zealand 149 for 7.
So the new batsman, Kyle Mills, and a timely wicket for Bangladesh.
George is after that, doesn't really connect in the sweetest part of the bat, but enough strength and enough follow through by the big man to take it to the boundary.
Jacob Oram, that's fine, and it played it really nicely and goes all the way and brings up his 50. What an important 50 this is for Jacob Oram and New Zealand.
That's high in the air, and it should be taken at long on, and it is. They've got him. They've got Jacob Oram.
See Abdur Razzaq just looping it in, and he's trying to hit it over the top, not timing it properly. He had the elevation but not the length, and into the safe hands of Saad Russell, who holds onto it and falls back. He's delighted, and Bangladesh have got another one. Jacob Oram out for 57, New Zealand 174 for 8.
Slow delivery, that's high and handsome. It's down to long on. 6. 6 runs, it's been caught, but he was over the line. Full toss, high in the air again. He'll catch this one inside, and he's got him. And there you see, trying to hoist it over Shahadat again, but this time falling short and straight into his hands. Easy as they come. He's delighted, he's got it. First one was for 6, next one is for a wicket. Kyle Mills on 16, gone back to the pavilion, 185 for 9. Mark Gillespie's made his way to the crease, but he won't be on strike. 29 matches for him, not just 91 runs. 1 ball remaining. They've got to 197. They want 200. He should wind up here and swing. And he's got him. He's got him to 200. He's hit the last ball for 4. They've got to 201 for 9, and that's a pretty good result after being in trouble early on.
Interesting to see how the medium quicks go for New Zealand. Mills, Gillespie and young Southey up against Iqbal here, young man as well, but he's got a bit of experience with almost 50 matches, healthier strike rate, and he'll want to get that average up over 30 in the next wee while.
Junaid Siddiqui, 20 years of age, just the 9 matches for him, and good opportunity for both these openers.
Here we go. And a little loosener that gets smashed back down the ground all the way for 4. Good start for the home side.
And just listen to the roar after that shot from Tamim Iqbal. He doesn't hold himself back. He likes to play strokes.
Gillespie now tries the off cutter, and he just gets into the pads, and he will pay the price. 4 more. And he's gone, just like that. Suddenly, a wicket goes, and the state of the game can change. Mills gets the breakthrough.
And if you take a look at the replay, just look at the delivery, how far it is away from the batsman. Just look at that. That's a wide delivery, playing from the crease, and that is a fantastic catch by Styrus. Wicket number 1. He goes back for 12. It's 18 for 1.
The keeper comes out, young Rahim, just 20.
Get it through the infield, as I was going to say, and that's a beauty. He didn't go through the infield, he went over the top. That's a big one. That's 10 from the over, that's the 50, and it's 50 for 1.
Catch it! Yeah, in the air, and will be safe. And he'll go for 4. I don't know what happened there with Gillespie. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing the replay. Made to look a clown there.
It's a double-paced stadium. because there's a double-paced wicket, but in this instance it's the outfield which outfoxed him. They're just checking his shot. I thought at the last moment he could have gone full swing, and he didn't know. All over the place, wasn't he? He didn't know what was happening, didn't judge it at all. It just spun back slightly.
Catch it!
Pulled away, and that's out in the air. Bit of a wild shot. That ball was meant to be hit, but was not able to keep it along the ground. All that hard work in vain. Mushfiqur Rahim, he departs.
Scott's tires. They were short, went down on his knees, couldn't time it. Straight into the hands of Jesse Ryder. Soft dismissal, a big wicket. Wicket number 2 for New Zealand. Mushfiqur Rahim back up in the pavilion for 30. It's 85 for 2.
Catch it!
That's beautifully struck. Took it on the half volley. Again, the method that Siddiqui has been using displayed there. 25 overs bowled, 90 for 2.
Came very quickly onto him. That's nicely played by Junaid Siddiqui, bisecting the two fielders and going in for 3 very comfortable runs, bringing up the 100 for Bangladesh.
Oh, down the track, and there it is. Congratulations. He's made his first 50 in one-day international cricket.
Very, very well compiled 50.
Down the track, and that's 4 more. That's a very, very handy over.
Well, that's up his shot, and that'll go all the way to the boundary. It was there for the taking, and look at the crowd on its feet, sensing that Bangladesh will go over to the target of 202 set by the New Zealanders. Short, wide, 1 more. Add that to 150 for Bangladesh.
Starts with a very short, nasty little delivery, and it is welcome to the game. Jesse Ryder gone for a boundary with a loosener. And again he strays right, and will go for 4 more. Down to fine leg yet again.
Well, 4 more. Mohammad Ashraful is not going to hold himself back. Anything pitched up, the eyes lights up and plays a stroke to perfection. 4 more. Down the wicket. Smashing shot all the way for 6. Super stuff from the captain, leading from the front. Take outside edge, 4. 4 more.
Crowd are going berserk. They're loving this.
Southey. It's over the top again as well, and it might go all the way. Yes, 4 more.
Mohammad Ashraful just wants to finish it off quickly.
Whoops, it's in the air, and unfortunately for him, he's tried to turn on the leg side, got a leading edge, and Siddiqui is gone.
Turned the face a little too early. Again, the bounce. He has not been too comfortable with the shortish delivery, been very comfortable with the one that has been pitched up, and this time a leading edge going to Oram. But he's done all the good work, and I think he's seen Bangladesh on the verge of victory. He's gone for 85 by 94 for 3.
They can't just sit back on this one and say, oh, we won another one, that'll do for a while. They've got to back it up. Some more victories. Oh, well bowled. Yes. That could be a wide, yes, down leg side, coming around the wicket and the angle, going down leg side. So they've tied it. They're pretty happy. They really can't lose it from here, Ranjit. Look at him, look at him. Oh, down the leg side, and there it is. Wonderful victory for Bangladesh. There's the skipper as pinching the stumps, and why wouldn't he?
Yes, he would like to have as many souvenirs as possible, as this is Bangladesh's first win against a test-playing country under Ashraful's captaincy, and he has been there at